behavioral interview side, we will go through this in detail, but for the remaining two as well as how we approach our overall program, that's the overall mindset that we try to instill in all of our candidates and students. So really trying to understand why interviewers ask behavioral questions. So the first part is really about validating whether the experience that you have shown on your resume, that you've spoken about maybe in your phone screener with a recruiter, that actually matches that. So a lot of the times there could be scenarios where some candidates may write something on their resume, but their experience does not actually match it. So behavioral interviews are an excellent way of answering that question and digging in deep and understanding your actual experience. It also allows interviewers to gain a deep understanding of your experience. So I try to probe in whenever I ask this question to candidates to really understand what it is that they actually did in the situation, what was their personal impact, what was the team impact, and the overall situation where that ended up being. And these are very valuable skills that we want, whenever I'm interviewing candidates, I want the candidates to have and be able to talk about that. So behavioral questions are a fantastic way of understanding that as well. We're trying to evaluate the skills that are required for the job as well. So I would tend to ask behavioral questions that are very specific to or very related to the skill set that I'm looking for in my candidates. So when we are able to ask those specific questions, we are able to assess how would they actually fare when they're actually on the job. We also want to see how candidates work in different situations, whether they're comfortable, uncomfortable, new, challenging. We want to see how the candidate actually works, because all of those things actually tend to happen at a product management role. So we want to see how you have shown those skills before, even if you have not been a product manager before.